right now. So it's the Cavaliers now. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Irving dishes to Love. Back to Irving.
Well, look, league business clearly doing well. Franchises, values are skyrocketing, and a new TV deal kicking in next season as well. It represents the largest expansion of league revenues in history.
There's the dish to Drummond. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And guys, Andre Drummond has made quite an impression in the early stages of his career. Clark, you were just talking about that. Greg, I don't think anyone felt he would have such an impact this fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's already a mountain of a man among boys. I mean, it's hard to believe when you look at this guy out there. He's only 22 years old.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for the Pistons. Blake comes in for Harris. The shot by Williams, no good.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact. Going back to Andre Drummond, some say there aren't any true centers entering the NBA these days. But I look at Andre, I look at DeMarcus Cousins, Joel Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, and I think to myself, what are these people talking about?
Here's Blake. He's guarded by Williams. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Blake.
I just can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
And stolen by Thornton. And now in transition is Thornton. Here we go. Fades and shoots. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Smith's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love kicks to Williams. Out to Smith. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Jones for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 5 assists in the game.
And talking about Andre Drummond, I remember when he fell to number 9 on draft day. All sorts of experts were making excuses as to why. But even then, there was this eerie feeling that some teams had made a huge mistake in passing on him. And that feeling turned out to be correct.
Good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Williams passes to Cowan. Back to Williams. With a floater, the shot is off. And Detroit the other way now. Fast break Detroit. Horton's got the ball.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Cowan. Love kicks to Jones. They get it again. Tries yet again. Love the pass to Cowan. The feed to Williams.
Well, this is nothing new. There is some debate on how successful max contracts have been in the NBA. A lot of players have demanded max contract money, but haven't lived up to the pay. And in my opinion, there are only about 15 guys worthy of max contracts in the league in any given year.
Harris is checked in for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Steve Blake. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Irving kicks to Thompson. No good. Some solid defense from Harris. Pistons trail by 21. Well, we were talking about max contracts. There are arguments to their benefits. Commissioner Adam Silver said last year that he feels they help with parity. What do you think?
You know, for the most part, I do believe he's correct. I mean, they do help with parity. For guys like LeBron and Durant, let's face it, the big max contract can be a hindrance. They're probably considered to be worth far more than they're paid. But it's going to be something that is debated back and forth throughout the next negotiations for the CBA.
Irving attacking. And here's Love from the arc. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Jackson with it. Drummond with a screen on LeBron. Kicks it to Harris. Drummond. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Inside. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Irving with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Irving giving them lots of trouble. He's got 13 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
The Pistons making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Harris kicks to Drummond. Stolen by Thompson. 3-on-3. And the dunk by LeBron.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I do feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel. And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Channing Frye's checked in for Kevin Love. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's Drummond. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Irving kicks to Thompson. And there's the call on Tobias Harris.
Well, with Steve Kerr and Jason Kidd both coming with no coaching experience over the last few seasons and also having success, I don't know, guys. Maybe we should throw our hat in the ring. But pretty impressive stuff.
That's not for me to do. I've already determined I don't want to coach for a paycheck, even if it is a big one.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th, and even 50%. James kicks to Thompson. No luck. Some solid defense from Harris. You know, you look at the coaching success for both Jason Kidd and Steve Kerr, both with long playing careers, championship experience on their resumes. Steve, in fact, Clark even had some time in the front office with Phoenix.
And don't forget about his broadcasting career either, Kevin. I mean, I think in both cases, though, you look at these two guys, they were able to come in and have immediate credibility with their teams and their playing experience, part of their preparation for being coaches. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket, on time and on target.
For Detroit, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. To the paint. It's blocked. They get it back. Here's Jackson. Off target with his 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Dellavedova kicks to Frye. 6 on the shot clock. James. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Jefferson subbed in for Irving. Detroit also making some changes. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Harris. Johnson comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Jackson. We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the 2nd straight season, Greg. He hit the 2nd most threes among power forwards again, standing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
LeBron outside, and they double him up with LeBron. Mozgov dishes to Jefferson. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Now Blake. He kicks to Bullock. He feeds it to Baines. Mozgov with the block. To the paint. It's tipped. Pass to Fry. Detroit with the rebound. Baines has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Bullock. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Baines, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. Smith checked in for Jefferson. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And he gets the bucket. And that's 17 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
There's a screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Irving. Feeds it to Morris. And stolen by Irving. Finished off the break. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice pass there. Good job to get it up quick.
Jackson against Irving. Looking to get it going. Jackson misses.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Irving passes to Love. Poked away. Releases. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Passes it to Baines.
And, you know, for so long, the NBA has had 12-minute quarters. In last year's preseason, they began experimenting with the 10-minute quarters. Players seem to like it, but it would be a huge change philosophically in terms of how the game is played.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for James. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. Just a boneheaded play there, guys, plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so they foul intentionally. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not